evening, everybody, and welcome back to Happy Hour FM. I'm Justin, the usual host. I'm here with
Laura
and Jana.
It's such a lovely day in Groningen. The weather's turning around. We no longer have to complain about rain or being too hot. It's just right.
I still want to complain.
Okay, go ahead.
It's warm.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is pretty warm.
Yeah.
You guys need to
I
relax.
think it's still on the warm side.
Maybe-
And this week it should rain again.
Really?
I think so.
I'm bummed out now.
Then you can't ever be happy with the weather in this country.
Ever be happy with the weather? Truly not.
No, I love this weather.
But there is something I can be really happy about because, like usual, we like to try and get really cool people onto the show. And at this time, I gotta say, we might have knocked it out of the park with the level of coolness. Because we got someone who not only, wanted to come on the show, is really they're doing cool stuff, they make cool music. They even wanted to film the whole thing. So if you're seeing us right now, that means you're watching this on our YouTube. Hi, by the way. From all the angles, I'm looking around at the cameras that aren't set up. But this is super exciting because we've got a lovely musician on, and I think I'm gonna pass it over to her to introduce herself. But welcome to the show, Maria Suciu. Thank you so much for coming on. A little applause for you. A little applause. How you doing?
I'm doing very good. Thank you so much for having me. I'm a little bit nervous, to be honest. This is
Fair.
first time on radio.
Yeah.
Our presence is so nerve-wracking. That's just how it is. But maybe, we could ease our nerves a little bit. Let me turn down the vibe a little bit. For the listeners at home, who are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm a singer and I write music. I started singing 10 years ago, more or less.
Yeah.
And I do music, feminist music.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love it. And primarily under the title Hex Worker, which I have to say is a top 10 name for me.
It's an amazing name.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name Hex Worker?
Well, actually, the project started together with guitar player. His name is Siddharth.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at this party. We were just talking in a bigger group of people about Roma women in the past. If they wanted to be independent, they had to either be witches or sex workers.
Really?
And at this point, Siddharth said, "Oh, so it's sex worker or hex worker."
Oh.
I was like,
Whoa.
such a good name.
Write that down.
It's like we should remember this right now. Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
Is the topic of Roma people, is that an important topic to you for any reason? This whole vibe of what they were doing in the past?
I think it's a society that I grew up around because I am from Romania and I grew up seeing them a lot, and I saw the discrimination that they are facing. And recently I started thinking more about it and getting more informed about the things that they've been through.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, fair.
Yeah. What is there to I'm trying to think of a good bridge from that. Tell us a little bit about the actual music you do.
All right, so I'm currently in my 4th year at the Prince Claus Conservatorium. I'm studying jazz singing.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while, I've just tried to fit in and just sing the standards, be a good improviser. And about 2 years ago, I thought, what if I wrote my own music? And I noticed that I'm very close to this topic of what it means to be a woman or to be socialized as a woman, and what are the struggles of it. And I thought that, hey, not many people talk about it, so why not speak my story, why not share my experience?
Right. Why specifically? Because you mentioned you write feminist music. Could you tell me a little bit more about this genre? What is it? Is it a real genre? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you could say that. I mean, there are playlists on every streaming platform with this title. Maybe it's more a topic that is specific to the lyrics. But the genre specifically, it's a blend of jazz, rock with folk elements.
Oh.
And I would describe it as whimsy.
Ooh.
Well,
Whimsical words.
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
And listening to the music you have up, which we're going to be able to listen to today, and even some unreleased stuff, which is really exciting. Whimsy definitely fits it. I'd see that. Jazz for sure, some folk elements for sure. First of all, compliments. Your voice is really wonderful.
Yeah.
Laura and I, we got the chance to see you perform with I'm forgetting the name now, but it was like a classic jazz band from the conservatory.
Yes,
where
the
you
big band.
The big,
Big band.
the big band.
King's Day, yes.
Yeah.
It was such a great crowd.
The band was big, so they must be called.
The big band.
That was for King's Day, right?
Yeah.
You played on the Vismarkt, and that was really great.
Man, you were so good. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You came out with this full energy, like just pop star, but like for jazz. Does that make sense?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm flattered.
Maybe a job star. I don't know.
Jazz star, yeah, jar.
Pass.
jar.
Yeah.
Jana, you come up with one.
With what?
Never mind. But you did really great. The big band was really fantastic too, but you really had this energy. So I would recommend if anyone can go see Maria or Hex Worker perform, absolutely recommend. And if you're curious, hey, what does it even sound like? I say we take a moment right now. And how about we listen to Flowers?
Sure, let's go.
Could you tell us a little bit about the song before we go into it?
Yes, it's a metaphor for living after sexual abuse and learning how to love again, how to cope with all these fears, with all the trauma.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Well, this is Flowers by Hex Worker. Stay tuned for more on Happy Hour FM.
That's how these flowers grew their spines, spiraling inside me. I should love it, you should take a bite, trying to humanize me. To the battles beat inside, deeper as I'm bleeding. I curl my toes, I'm holding on. This way you never leave me. If you came inside the door, you would only see an outline with green eyes that look like mine. But I won't be behind it. No, I won't be behind it. I'll be gone, I stop in his arms, hanging on his words that grew on in the back of my mind, whispering what he wants, whispering what he wants. Just for a second, just for a while, it's only a minute, tell me goodnight. Just for a second, just for a while, it's only a minute. That's how these flowers grew their spines, spiraling inside me. I should love it, you should take a bite, to end humanize me. To the battles beating aside, deeper as I'm bleeding. I curl my toes, I'm holding on. This way you never leave me. Supposedly fresh, healing, new love, but I'm still marked by the song of the birds. New eyes to watch, but still can't breathe. Whenever your hands come closer to me, only one thing I can hear. Just for a second, just for a while, it's only a minute, oh tell me good night. Just for a second, just for a while, it's only a minute. That's how these flowers grew their spines, spiraling inside me. Oh, I should love and you should take a bite. You and humanize me. To the petals split inside, deeper as I'm bleeding. I curl my toes, I'm holding on. This way you'll never leave me. Never leave me. Never
Welcome back to Happy Hour FM. That was Flowers by Hex Worker, and a little round of applause from people in the studio. Because what an incredible, incredible track. Thank you. We're here with Hex Worker
I
themselves.
can't believe we're here with Hex Worker.
The Hex Worker
The Hex Worker.
on Happy Hour FM.
Who made that amazing song?
Flowers
Flowers.
by Hex Worker.
The Hex Worker.
If you have a question for Hex Worker, you can always send it to us on Instagram at Happy Hour FM or to our WhatsApp at... Is it missing?
No, it's like flipped. But anyways, just send it on Instagram. I'm never gonna read those texts.
they come on the computer. Anyway.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah, but people don't really send it.
Oh, you didn't even have WhatsApp open.
I mean, it
so-
still pings. All right, we're fighting now. We're fighting.
Okay. Anyways, this is not about us.
It's not about us. It's about Maria Suciu here with us in the studio, Hex Worker. That was an incredible song. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, it's on streaming, but thank you so much for making us listen to it, because I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I have a bunch of questions. First of all, Jana came in and said she loved the whispers in the song, and I'm curious. Is there something fun about the whispers in the song?
Actually, we were working on the post-production because we couldn't do everything in one day.
Yeah.
And I wanted to add some backing vocals. We were working with Joel, who's a producer and a composer himself as well. And at some point he said, you know what I do sometimes? I just open a book and I try to make lyrics out of the first page I see. Or
cool.
anything
Yeah.
that is catching my eye. And I was like, okay, wait, no, now let's try this. And the whispers, I just opened the book and the whispers came, like I could just hear them.
Damn.
And there was this phrase that really resonated with the message of the song. It was about being able to say no.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a great message.
yeah. It's also a great, creative assignment of opening a book and just working with what you find.
I really like that.
Yeah, it's a really interesting way of approaching it.
We're gonna try that. We actually have some questions from a listener, which I think might just take priority.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna throw
Sure.
these in.
Should.
Thank you so much for already texting.
So quick.
So quick. The first question is, how was it to find musicians to work along in the city on such specific music? So I'm guessing, the genre is a bit nicher. How do you find people who help, think the same way, work the same way?
It's always a constant search to find people that really resonate with you, and to find people that you really feel a good energy from. And to be honest, I struggled for years because I was surrounded with people that didn't really support my ideas or were very strict in their, no, it has to be traditional jazz or it has to be these topics because this might sell. And I was really afraid to be myself. And then it just started with a friendship with Siddharth, with a guitar player.
Yeah.
And somehow we were just hanging a lot in my house and we were jamming. I had this looping station and we were messing around all the time. And it just came out naturally. And whenever I was having an idea, he was like, yeah, go for it. And it matters so much. Like, honestly, if you want to be a creative and you don't get this from your friends, leave them, find other friends.
Yeah, if you find better friends.
Yeah, they're not for you, honestly. Like
That's a great point,
it's such a big difference.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I just went to the conservatory and I was like, hey, who wants to be in my band? And I just invited a bunch of musicians that I was friends with. This specific recording we did with Alexia Harpa on drums.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great drummer also in the jazz scene right now. You
Clearly,
can hear her
yeah.
around. We were friends from before because she's also Romanian. And Vilte on bass.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's studying in Rotterdam, and Sorav on piano.
Nice.
Whoa.
I was going to ask about the piano. Yeah. Lovely.
Yeah, lovely people.
I was also wondering what kind of inspired you for this song?
Ooh.
This song was initially an assignment for
Really?
school. Yeah, we had this guest teacher who was a singer, and one day she just said, "Okay, Wednesday you bring a song to my class and you show it in front of the class."
Sure.
And I did
Okay,
that,
yeah.
and I tried to play piano. I failed because I was too nervous.
Do you play anything actually? Like,
Yes, I
Side-
play a bit of piano.
Okay, a
and
bit of
I
piano,
also
yeah.
mess around with looping station.
good to mess around.
Yes. And it started with that.
Mm.
And I think Imogen Heap was also an inspiration,
Yeah, she's
especially for
cool.
the intro.
Yeah.
And somehow because I've been through like trauma and I'm a survivor of sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
I resonated a lot with this image of spirals and thorns and roses,
Mhm.
and I just really wanted to translate that because I'm also a very visual person.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the inspiration came out.
It's beautiful. It's powerful
Yeah.
too. I mean, speaking of visuals, there's a music video that accompanies the song as well.
Yes.
Tell us
Yes.
about that. That seems super fun to make.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah, it actually is.
Whoa.
See, another reason why it's important to have people that support you. I was having this elective from the conservatory with the Minerva Art Academy,
Mhm.
and I met Elisa, who is a student from time-based design, and I saw her style, I saw her website, and I was like, hey, do you maybe want to try to make a music video together? And we just
Fun.
went to Stadspark.
Yeah. The place to be.
Yeah. Yeah, and we made some black goo using cornstarch and food coloring, very DIY.
Hey, you want to go make black goo with me in the park?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Smeared all
Friday.
over.
Friday night activities.
Friday
you know?
night.
Nice. Fun with the girlies.
Well, ideally, you make the black goo before you go to the park, and then you bring it to the park. And then you're all ready.
Gooped up.
You're all gooped up.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but really cool.
Anyways.
So check out the music video for Flowers.
It's really good. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so
Is that
much.
something you really like? I mean, you said your visual, so tying in the visual side to your music, is that something you really strive to do?
Yes, actually. I also started to explore this passion for visual arts. So a lot of the things for Hex Worker I design myself.
Mm.
I sometimes make these little zines about. I made one about flowers. Now I made the most recent one was about my graduation project, and it's just me cutting things from magazines or sometimes drawing, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
Really, really fun.
Nice. It's also a different way to engage with your work again, but from a different angle than maybe.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Do you also make the singles always have covers? Do you make those yourself as well?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. The cover from Flowers, it was just a selfie, like a very random selfie. And I posted it on Instagram, and then someone told me, "Whoa, this should be the cover of the single." I was like, "You're right.
Yeah.
It
Right on.
should. It should."
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah, it's a
picture.
flower.
You got
Yeah.
a flower
Sick.
on you. The song is called Flowers.
Exactly.
Sometimes you don't gotta overthink it. It's if it looks good, it looks good. No, that's really nice. You mentioned your graduation show. That's coming up on the 15th, right? Is that something to blast out to the air? Too late.
Yes.
That's exciting. So you're going to be graduating from the conservatory, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's really cool. So what does that mean for you?
So first of all, I get a diploma. Yay! Let's see if it's gonna be
paper.
useful. The paper. Yeah.
From what I've heard from Jake and Daniel, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so it's not a no, so that's good.
Yeah, it's not a no.
Yeah.
But what I tried to do was to channel all my creative energy and make a multidisciplinary show about consent and sexual abuse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy topic.
Easy topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not easy
No,
actually.
no, no.
Like whenever I was sitting down to write
Yeah.
things for it and to write a script, because I wrote a whole script. There's a main character that does things and things happen to her. It was quite challenging, but it's good to process these negative things at the same
I can
time.
imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intense.
What are we imagining for a graduation show for you? It's you say a script, so it's a bit of a performance in a way?
Yes. It's about the story of a girl. She's called Nana or whatever, any name.
Okay.
And she is at the beginning of the performance. She's at the point where she's like, I feel like I'm abused, but I don't know exactly, because that's how it started. Like sometimes you look at domestic violence and people think, okay, but why doesn't she leave if she's beaten up, if she's not treated right? But sometimes when you're in the situation, you can't see.
Yeah.
Sometimes it translates in your body, but if you don't know how to listen to your body, you don't know what it is. And the message of the whole performance is that consent is important, because this way also victims can identify when abuse is happening.
Absolutely. I really appreciate that you come on and talk about this, and also just want to share it in your art. It's a really important topic.
Yeah, I think it's also
Inherently.
important for other people to hear if they happen to be in such a situation, if they're not familiar with listening to their own body as you describe it. It's maybe good to share and to have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, what you said about people not being able to why don't you go out and get out of it, right? That doesn't work. You don't really know, or you don't know how to react. And what you said, listening to your own body, it's a really interesting point. Do you think this is like a topic that is, I guess the answer is no, but do you think it's like explored enough in art, or like just talked about enough on the radio, for example?
I think there are definitely some artists that talk about it. One of my biggest inspirations is Sofia Isela. She's a pop artist, but the way she speaks about the struggle to be a woman and to be sexualized is very raw, but very artistic at the same time. And when she has these live concerts, she sometimes makes the makeup as if she was beaten up.
Wow.
And that's very powerful. And for sure, I hope more people will have the courage to talk about it, because the more we hear about it, the more aware we're going to be.
For sure. How do you feel if people react with discomfort, or I didn't like watching that, that made me feel bad, right?
Yeah, I think it's good to feel bad. I think it's good to have this discomfort. I kind of made peace that having this take on my music and on life will make some people get further from me. Like, I'll have haters,
Yeah.
But the people that are going to resonate, they're really gonna resonate.
Yeah,
And they're
for
really
sure.
gonna be like, oh, she stands for something, she fights for something. So I'm leaning on that. Because to be honest, since I started this social media thing, I got unfollows on Instagram. I did.
Yeah, speaking of Instagram, I noticed you post sometimes about reacting to these interactions you've had in the city, right? Bad people catcalling you or something. First of all, I appreciate that you do share that, because wasn't there like a Groningen-based group that also did that? They catcalls of Groningen. Maybe they stopped. I'm not sure. I always found that really fascinating. Like, unfortunate that it has to exist, right? But fascinating that it's shared, and I think positive that it is shared in the end, where people publicly share their experiences of being catcalled, and then the hope is to shame the catcallers and to shame the situation of it. Maybe shame is a strong word, but something like that. I just appreciate that you take it and you do twist it, make it a little humorous, right? In the videos, in some of the videos I've seen. I'm not sure, it's not like your content, but I've seen some reels where you've mentioned that, which I think is just cool.
Thank you so much.
It's good.
Yeah, I'm trying to empower people that feel the same to just, you're gonna be called names regardless. Like, women wearing full full clothing were sexualized still.
Yeah.
So there's no escape, honestly. So might as well just live
Yeah.
apologetically.
Yeah, don't let that like.
Yeah, I think you had
Down.
on Instagram a post about this as well, and I saw it today. I was like, yes, actually, yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. It may be bleak, but it reminds me of like, there's that thing about clothing specifically is a really powerful one. People are like, oh, well, you dressed provocatively. And then there's this like, I'm not sure where it is, but there's this museum of all the clothes that, like, it's a strong topic, but that like these different rape victims wore when it happened to them. And the ages vary from very young to older, right? And these are just like the most normal clothes ever imaginable, and it has nothing to do with that, right? It's just such an awful, very powerful thing. This tangent, but search that up if whatever it's called.
Yeah, I mean, like you dress provocatively. That level of victim blaming, and it is another type of like misogyny in the sense that, like, the woman is at fault and she cannot wear what she wants because someone might do something or whatever.
Yeah. That's
But
not right.
It's never about something that the victim did. It's about the power that the perpetrator wants to feel.
Yeah, and they also don't talk about that for like other crimes. It's like, oh yeah, you got robbed because you were having a phone. Like, I don't know. It's just, sometimes it just happens.
yeah.
Like,
Shouldn't have had your phone out.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you see anyone catcalling anyone, go
Beat them up.
tell them sternly to fuck off. And if anyone, if you see that shit, report it, fight them. I don't care. Just go help. And if you feel like if you've done this in the past, first of all, do better, and just don't do that again. And help each other out. Seriously,
Yeah.
getting all worked up.
Yeah.
Well, there's still more music to listen to. And I'm just going to transition like that because I'm really excited to listen to more, because we have another song that is on streaming, She Was Given, but you also provided us with an unreleased track.
Yes. You're a surprise.
I'm trembling at the thought, and the camera can prove that. Could you tell us a little bit about this unreleased track and why you decided to share it with us?
Well, because I worked with the with the mix and master engineer on a radio edit, and I was like, well, where should I show the radio edit? At the radio.
What?
But this is the first song I wrote as Hex Worker.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're jumping back to like the birth of Hex Worker.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
crazy.
When was this?
2024 summer. I think it was August or September, something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
But Hex Worker is still kind of young, actually, relatively, but
Yeah.
it's going strong.
It's a small baby.
I like that you mentioned radio edit, because Flowers was 6 minutes and roughly 30 seconds, which I love. Good length for a song like that, where you need to let the sections breathe. She Was Given is even a little longer, but then this we got just under the 3-minute mark.
Yeah.
Good cutting. Not that I love the length, but let's go for it. We're gonna listen to an unreleased track. Is it gonna release soon?
Yes,
Eventually?
at the end of the month.
In the month. I'm sorry if you already said that, but this is Every Word radio edit. Just want to say that. On Happy Hour FM. Stay tuned.
Here comes the moment I lay down. Let my faith cling to a cloud. As I've been hooked so long on this pain, always wondered how to break the chain. I'm so tired of being used. I'm so tired of trying to balance on the roof of the words that once made a home. Smoke gets higher, spins around hope, lingers around, then it hits the mirror. Shaped like a string, got braided even more, adding layers as I lay on the floor. Smoke gets higher, spins around hope, lingers around, then it hits the mirror. Shaped like a string, got braided even more, adding layers as I lay on the floor. Every word I should have said out loud has now turned into a splattering cloud. Every breath has a link to the chain that keeps me bound to your name. close, leaving me alone with the echoes. Yet every new day shows my body knew the truth some time ago. I'm so tired of being used. You don't need me, you're just confused. I don't wanna play this game no more. Smoke gets higher, spins around hope, lingers around and hits the mirror. Shaped like a string, got braided even more, adding layers as I lay on the floor. Smoke gets higher, spins around hope, lingers around and hits the mirror. Shaped like a string, got braided even more, adding layers as I lay on the floor. Every word I should have said out loud has now turned into a splattering cloud. Every breath has a link to the chain that keeps me bound to your name.
Welcome back to Happy Hour FM. You're listening to Hex Worker, and that was an unreleased song called
Every word.
Every Word, the radio edit. We're here with Hex Worker themselves. I had a good question about the status of Hex Worker.
Yeah, I was wondering, is Hex Worker just yourself, or is there actually like a band behind you as well?
So there is a band behind me, like the live shows are with a band, but I'm the leader of the project. So, and I also thought it's a cool artist name.
Yeah.
So, because the structure of the band changed, like it started with me and Siddharth on guitar. It was basically our project, and then he had to leave back to India, and then the structure changed. So I was like, okay, it's just easier to.
Yeah, sure.
Just be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame Siddharth had to leave, but I'm sure there's. Is he doing cool music stuff in India as well?
Yes. Actually, he's working on his own music, his own album. He's gonna have some gigs in Mumbai.
That's sick.
Oh, sick.
Really sick.
If you're going to Mumbai, check his.
Actually, it wasn't on my plan.
Just happened to be going tomorrow. Yeah. Well, good luck to him, and good luck to what is in the planning for Hex Worker. I mean, are you planning to keep it a solo thing as long as you can?
Yes, of course. I'm planning to collaborate with as many artists and musicians as possible, because I love this synergy that happens. Now for my graduation, I'm collaborating with Kai for some live painting and for some visuals.
Sure.
And
Did you say live painting?
sorry, fuck, I spoiled it a bit.
Uh-oh.
Maybe a little bit of live painting, yeah.
Interesting.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Live painting.
and yeah.
I want to ask more about that, but yeah, okay. So that's spoilers for the future.
That's for the graduation concert.
Cool.
So for now, I will do this multidisciplinary concert for the graduation, which is called I Had This Dream, and hopefully I will record it and then send it to festivals, and hopefully everyone's gonna like it.
Yeah.
What sort of festivals are we talking about?
I was thinking about Norderzone, because they have this theater and music, and I think what I'm doing can fit also in a multidisciplinary festival,
For
not just
sure.
music.
That's good.
Yeah. No, you would rock it on a festival.
Yeah,
Easily.
I think Norderzone would be perfect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't like Dua Lipa start in like Norderzone?
No, Eurosonic.
Eurosonic. That's the same thing.
Maybe she played at Norderzone, I don't know.
Who knows?
Hey, you could be the next Dula Peep, you know?
Whoa,
You never know.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Do you plan on staying in Groningen for the foreseeable future, or?
Yes, I'm going to study masters again at Prins Claus Conservatorium. I'm gonna do new audience and innovative practice, which is a master's where you create a lot and you collaborate with Club Guy and Ronin, with Grand Theater. You do music with homeless people, and I really like this this idea of music in context and a social context. And this is hopefully that's something that I will be able to do one day, like maybe work on creativity, because it's a very important topic for me, with, I don't know, sexual assault survivors,
Yeah.
or we'll see what opportunities come out.
I'm sure a lot of
When you say
Important stuff.
making music with homeless people, what can we kind of like imagine there?
good one, yeah.
Yeah, I think from what I understood, you meet them and some of them already play instruments.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, but I think the purpose is that you give them a space to create and to express themselves, because that's very important. And I feel that with the rise of AI, it's happening less and less. And it's not like people were in touch with their creative power anyways. So now I am scared that it's going to get worse.
Good.
Yeah, because even if, like, I mean, we've had discussions about AI here before, but why would you like spend sweat and tears trying to create something if you can press a button and write a prompt and press another button and someone else does it for you, and it's someone else's
yeah,
robot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah, but then you just limit yourself. You're not able to imagine anything.
yeah.
And I feel like this gets political at some point, because if you don't ever imagine anything, you can't imagine better
Yeah.
realities.
You take whatever is in front of you for granted and you don't even consider
Yeah,
anything else, I guess.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I hate AI music generation.
Me too.
It pisses me off so much.
Yeah.
Makes me
I hate
so mad.
AI writing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's theft. It's just theft,
It's
because
just theft.
it's just
Yeah.
the data of real musicians, and then you just pay this €2, or I don't even know if Suno is free or
I
whatever.
hate Suno so much.
Yeah,
There's a really good video by Adam Neely. I'm sure you
yeah.
know him. I got to see him on Friday. I saw Sungazer play. That was really cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
sick.
With Pliny. But yeah, he has a good video on Suno and just why it's like a crime to the human soul that it exists. And I hate it so much. I hate that company. It's so bad.
Yeah, it is.
It's amazing that things like Hex Worker exist, and also like you're in upcoming projects and like working together with other people and letting them create and express themselves. And yeah, I think it overall it's going to have such a great impact just in general.
Yeah. And now someone can go home and type in Suno, make me a song that sounds like Flowers by Hex Worker.
No, I'll sue you. If you do that, I'll sue you.
I'll kill you.
No, I will sue you. And also, good luck, because it's registered. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's my homework.
Did your homework? Yep. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm curious about how you,
Curse you.
because your main instrument is your voice, and I'm curious how you found your voice.
Ooh. Okay, that's a funny question. I grew up in Romania, as I said before, and Romania is a very Christian Orthodox country.
Yeah, lots of bears, right?
Sorry?
Lots of bears, right?
A lot of bears also, but I don't know if the bears are Christian.
It might be.
I never ask them. Next time I see
Next time.
them while I'm hiking, I'll let you know.
Next time, thank you.
I'll come back to the radio and
Thank
tell you.
Suspiciously bear-shaped guest. Oh, you're back from Romania. I should not have brought up the bear.
No, we're derailing real hard. No, but
Or-
finding your voice.
Yes, I started hearing. So I was going to church as a kid. My parents
Yeah.
would take me to church,
Yeah.
and I was hearing the choir singing, and
Choirs, man.
yeah, and I just knew all the responses. And then one day I told my mom, "Can I go to the choir?" And it was cool because we would go on free vacations, to Hungary, to the aqua park.
Hell yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, in the summer, and I would have like a group of friends that you would play with and go to rehearsals, and
Yeah.
it was the idea of community. But then, I changed beliefs when I grew up.
Yeah. Dude, church music can be, it can be cringe, but it can be so good for like birthing these insane musicians as well. It's like, have you seen like, especially like in black communities, the key players, the drummers for those, like they're just insane. They grow up and they have such like, the community, one thing pushes them to get so good. I love watching
This is
videos
like
about that.
gospel music.
Yeah, gospel music. Yeah. You watch like videos of like a gospel band where like the way that they like communicate with each other, and they're just like these insane virtuosos, all of them. Crazy. So the community is very important. That's great.
Yeah, I really appreciate the music in different churches. I don't really appreciate the ideologies.
Sure.
But yeah.
Can I ask, and maybe this is a little personal also, if you don't want to respond, that's fine. Because of, like, you mentioned you don't really, like, agree with the ideologies, things like that. And I can also imagine that, like, feminist music might not be as, like, accepted maybe where you come from compared to here or something like that. I don't know. I was just wondering how for you that dichotomy, like the difference between who you are now and what your past was, how that works for you.
Okay. I grew up. I have quite some religious trauma, to be honest, because since you're small, like you just see all these male figures being in power, and you see just one female who is Virgin Mary, and she is a virgin and a mother. So this is like an absolutely impossible standard to achieve for any kind of real woman. And I find that crazy. And recently I found out about the Gospels of Mary Magdalene, who was also one of the apostles, actually, but she was just like cut. I think she had some beef. This is like me speaking from YouTube videos.
It's the official term in the church. They say beef.
They say beef.
That's what it says in the Bible, actually.
Mary had beef with, I don't know.
Man, God and Satan have beef like all the time.
So basically Mary had like a beef with Paul or something like that, and that's why in Paul's scripture there is this passage where it says that if a woman wants to know something, she should just go home and ask her husband, because women should not speak in church. And that's, very no.
Yeah,
Why?
Imagine that can set you thinking, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this Paul guy wasn't as...
Paul guy, yeah.
This Paul guy, yeah.
Isn't there that story where like there's a bald guy and then these kids insult the bald guy and then God sends like 40 bears to kill the kids?
Yeah, it's Elijah.
Is Elijah?
Yeah.
I love that story.
Well, I don't remember this.
It's like God sends 40 bears. I think that's the number. It's like 40 bears.
I think it was in Romania.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It was just no, it wasn't God. It was just happening in Romania.
No, it's just a day. Normal God floods the earth. Romanian God sends 40 bears to take care of his issues,
Just a bear squad.
Bear squad, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Tangent.
Please.
Yes. Wait, my point was that growing up with in Christianity, as far as I know, a woman cannot be a priest, and this doesn't sit right with me. Also, you cannot go inside the altar, only men. And also at some point there was this belief that if you are on your period, you cannot go into church because you're dirty. And that's just straight misogyny.
It's not good.
No.
Yeah.
No,
If that's
it's not
pushed,
good.
if that's enforced, that's no good.
No.
Yeah.
So that's a good inspiration, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing against that. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And also there's this belief that that the women have to obey their husbands. Of course, not everywhere. Like there are very equal families that are that believe in God, but generally I saw this type of dynamics, and I'm not a fan of it.
No, fair.
Yeah.
Are you like very active on like Instagram? Do you watch a lot of reels?
Yes, but I try to quit. I try to do
I get
more
it.
YouTube and watch.
That's your way to quit. You're just gonna go to YouTube. Fair enough.
As long as it's not YouTube Shorts, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay, that's like the same thing but worse.
Swapping heroin for crack. But there's like those jokes of like the girlfriend like asking the boyfriend if she can order something. Have you seen that?
Oh,
I always love those. They're really funny. Like he's like, no, what? Like, why would I? No, you don't have to ask me. But yeah, crazy how that would have been normal. Like a few, I don't know, 2 days ago. I don't know.
At some places it might
It's still
be
normal. Yeah. No, totally agree.
That's sad, and that's the problem we're fighting against. Basically.
Hell yeah. So that puts the hex in Hex Worker.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like the vibe of the witches and stuff. I mean, witches are not inherently against like the church, but it goes well with it,
I mean,
independence and.
I did a course in witchcraft.
You did a course.
Whoa! No, like when I studied in the Czech Republic, there was this course about like witches in the medieval ages.
Yeah.
Which I followed, and actually like in lore wise, it's mostly like to become a witch, you have to make a deal with the devil.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it might be different from like compared to like the Salem witches,
Sure,
which
sure,
were
sure,
like
sure.
US based, but this is how it was in like Central.
Can't believe
East Europe.
can't believe you're a witch. You got
Yeah, actually, I followed a course.
You got a
witch-
bachelor's in witchcraft. That's crazy. Tune into the YouTube to watch as we get turned into frogs. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Ribbit. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking we have a little bit of time left, and I still want to hear this last song. It's a little long, but I think it's worth it. Any lead up to the song She Was Given?
Yes, She Was Given is about codependency. You're gonna hear a shift in the approach. Like sometimes it's sad, then it goes to this happy section, and it shows the dynamics that happen in a toxic or codependent relationships. Because when it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
Okay. Well, this is the song She Was Given by Hex Worker. You're going to hear us just at the very end. We're going to jump in and just say goodbye. But thank you so much for listening so far. Stay tuned.
She'll give her heart to the first one to cross the road on her side, 'cause she's never seen true love. She'll whisper her first words, knowing that her love can reach the sky. He will read the pages of her mind, punctuated by her side. From the Lord above, she was given to live a reverie, unforgiven, helpless as a child, tied in his arms by each vessel, caressed by the words that she wants to hear. Oh, vivid lips kiss her eyes, can't deny she won't fight the green shade of his side. Lost in fever and details of her words. In this tunnel, the gas still lingers. Fire through the tiny echoes hit the metal walls. False voice hits her, shutting open doors. Words flooded her senses, left her defenseless. All she wanted to hear. Oh, vivid lips kiss her eyes, can't deny, feels so good. Wallowed in his lies.
You're listening to Happy Hour FM. This is She Was Given by the band or artist Hex Worker. Hex Worker. Gotta emphasize the Hex. Hex Worker is still here on the show with us for this last 2 minutes. I want to say thank you very, very much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a lot of fun.
This has been really
It was
fun.
a lot of fun.
It's been a lot of fun learning about how you work, what you're doing, and what's coming up. And about what's coming up, tell us more.
So
Emphasize.
we didn't release the full EP yet, so there's 2 more or 3 maybe tracks to go. So definitely stay tuned. If you're in Groningen on 15th of June, you can come to my graduation show, which is going to happen at the Prince Claus Conservatorium in the AE Hall at 6:15. It's free, and you're gonna be one of the OGs if you come.
You're real.
This is
OG.
very
Yeah, in like 5 years when you're touring around the world, you can say like, I was there.
I was there. Yeah, super cool. Super, super cool. Thank you so much for coming on. I had a question in mind and it's gone. Oh no. This song is so chill. It's just erasing my thoughts.
That's
Yeah.
good.
We don't have to talk.
No, I say we leave it here. Thank you so much for coming on. And
So much.
Thank you.
see you next week.
It's the way it's always been. Only kind of love. Only kind of love she's seen.